do you stay focused on your own journey and not get discouraged by other success, Pascal? Yeah, to be honest, okay, good question. Actually, good question. That I don't get discouraged by the other people's success. Obviously, I can understand that this can discourage you, especially if you compare yourself, you know? And like, if you compare yourself with people in your age who might have done more than you know? But the thing is really, yeah, what I always say in the late night talks, everybody has their own speed. You can't compare the stuff because we as humans are not comparable. But, oh, the waves are still on, and merci beaucoup. Shouts out, Rich Kumari. Yeah, first of all, don't compare yourself. Comparing really makes, obviously it's easier said than done, but it makes no sense to compare yourself because we all have a different pace and we all are so different. You grew up differently than me, you had a different childhood than me, you did different sports than me, you read different books than me, so it makes no sense to compare ourselves, you know? Like, this can discourage you, but you should make it clear for yourself that it doesn't make to compare yourself with others because of the things I said. And then I really thought, hey, it should more encourage me, you know? Because when you see that other people can do something, this can also show you that it is possible, you know? Like, it should more motivate you. And that's the reason you should really try to take motivation out of it. And if this is not motivating you to see other people's success, then stop consuming it on a... Hey, by the way, this is also a theory of mine. You know, okay, don't compare yourself, obviously. Try to get more motivated out of it. And what I also... This is our own theory. I know, we have some psychology students in the chat, you know. Maybe you can back up those informations. But I really believe that, you know, that this can also do something to you, that you always see other people, the other people's success. And now my whole theory comes to play, you know. This has no scientific background. Listen to me, you know. Like, for example, if you see a dog and its owner, you know, you see, and you always think, or for me personally, I sometimes think I see the dog and then I think like, damn, he looks like his owner, like how they look, the specific way they look at you, you know, or the specific way they look through the streets they are walking, you know. And I think this has to do with like neurons we have in our head who are like mirroring what, like, for example, if you hang out with other people, that you might look like the other people, if you know what I mean. Like, those are mirror neurons. I don't know if that is all correct, but as I said, no scientific backgrounds. And I also have the same, if you like, they do, oh my god, yes, dogs look like their owners. Yes, that is what I'm talking about, you know. Dogs look like their owners because for some reason you mirroring sometimes what you see and all the stuff. And so next point of that is, for example, if you watch a reel and you watch, for example, a reel of someone succeeding, maybe let's do a small example, Messi winning the World Cup, you know, and you feel like this crazy joy and all the stuff, like because they succeeded, or you see your favorite boxer or you see your favorite artist or whatever succeeding in something. And I think it can be good, you know, but over consuming that, I think you really play your brain that you think like that you succeeded, you know, like your brain already thought, hey, damn, did I also got that because I also feel joy and all this stuff. So therefore I think it's, you know, support stuff that you really want to support, or that is how I do it, you know, like I support some stuff that I just like and all this stuff, but I try not to over consume like stuff, you know, because I have the feeling then my brain thinks that I'm the person I'm consuming, you know. I don't know if you know what my hamster looks like me. Shout out to your hamster. I don't know if you know what I mean with this theory. So I have 3 things to answer to your question. Try not to compare yourself because you are just not the other person, you're different. Second of all, I think you can take a lot of motivation from other people's success because it shows you what is possible with your life. And third of all, try not to consume other people's success because it's kind of weird to your brain. My opinion. Oh no, I don't know the psychological or neurological thing behind it, but what are you saying makes so much sense. Does it make, like, for the people, so now humans start to look like dogs. Oh, guys are still on that points. I totally agree. Hey, if only 10% of the chat understood what I was trying to say, maybe this helps. because I think for some reason it makes sense in my own brain to think like that, you know? And yeah, makes sense, like perfect sense. Okay. Yeah, it makes sense, agree. It kind of did. Okay. But as I said, this is really, like, please don't think like my words are just how I believe in my life, you know? Don't think that this is the truth, you know? Always have your own opinion, you know? Yeah, I study psychology, and sometimes we have the same internal reaction of thinking the things we want to do and actually doing them. We moldate our reality by our thoughts. That is what I want, this is what I try to say. Anyways, 60. Only the best.